In 1945, with the Trinity test, humanity for the first time unlocked the power to split the atom for use in weapons. In the following 20 years, both the United States and the Soviet Union rushed to build larger bombs in ever greater numbers. But eventually, they had to beg the question, what are they going to do with all of them? So, the year is 1961, and as you can see on the graph, the United States has several thousand nuclear warheads. The problem is, these cost money to make and maintain, and you can only convert Moscow to a nuclear wasteland once. Now, again, several thousand of these bombs, which can do this, raises the question, what's a massively bloated military-industrial complex with more money than sense to do with all of those bombs? And more importantly, how are we going to keep selling them to the United States? What about you, wonderful audience? Do you have any ideas on what we can do with all of these bombs? This is, in essence, the United States Project Plowshare, a 15-year-long project from 61 to 76 to determine if there was anything that involved not blowing up major cities they could do with nuclear bombs. They thought about using it for oil fracking, for canal digging, and occasionally for building harbors. One such plan involved detonating a large amount of nuclear explosives to dig a second Panama Canal through either Mexico, Nicaragua, another canal through Panama, or a route through Colombia. Another plan was called Project Chariot, which involved the detonation of 5 bombs in Alaska to dig out an artificial harbor of extreme proportions. The final proposal has no name and no information I can find about it, but proposed using 250 2-megaton warheads to dig a second Suez Canal through Israel in the middle of the 1960s. And not wanting to be left out in the fun, NASA also came up with a plan to use large amounts of nuclear bombs for supposedly peaceful purposes called Project Orion. This involved creating what is effectively a surfboard-esque spacecraft that would hurl nuclear bombs out behind it, detonate them, and ride the shockwave as a means of propulsion. Needless to say, these plans never went anywhere. While the idea was sound in theory, in practice, the logistics and security concerns of transporting all of those bombs really outweighed the usefulness of any project these bombs could do. Also not helped by the fact that nuclear bombs tend to leave an area around their detonation that's uninhabitable, which isn't great if you want to build infrastructure that people need to use. And so, while there were some test firings carried out of nuclear bombs, most notably Operation Sedan, none of the plans were ever put into action, and most of them were shelved.